Why are young people so angry today? Why is rage trending, not just on social media, but in the streets, in classrooms, and even in popular culture? This is not random or accidental. It is part of what can be termed a rage economy, a system where anger isn't just an emotion, it's an asset, a currency, a product. In this video, we'll briefly explore what's fueling youth anger today, what structural and emotional forces are driving this rage, and more importantly, where do we go from here? Before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel Sociopedia. For years, young people were told the same story. Study hard, get a degree, land a stable job, build your future. But that story has collapsed. Today, you can be a postgraduate and still be unemployed. You might work 12-hour shifts and still not afford rent. In countries like India, over 40% of graduates are unemployed or underemployed. What we're witnessing is a systemic mismatch between aspiration and opportunity. It's not laziness, it's betrayal. And that betrayal, it breeds rage. Add to that the pressure to always be positive. Neoliberal culture tells us, hustle harder, smile more, manifest success. But what happens when things don't work out, despite all the hard work? Sociologist Ali Hochschild called this emotional labor, being forced to fake happiness to survive. But Generation Z and Millennials, they've had enough. Anger is their emotional rebellion. It says, we're done pretending. Now let's talk about the engine that powers this rage. The engine is social media. Algorithms love outrage. The more heated the content, the more clicks, shares, and comments. And guess who's best at creating that content? Angry, expressive, politically aware youth. Rage has become performative. It's an aesthetic, a style, even a monetization strategy. If you're not angry online, are you even visible? But here's the problem. What happens when everything becomes outrage? Important issues get unnoticed and ignored in digital noise, and young people burn out from the constant emotional high. But let's not forget, youth anger has led to powerful movements. From the CAA-NRC protests in India to Fridays for Future in Europe, to Black Lives Matter in the US, it's young people who are marching, organizing, speaking up. Their rage isn't chaos, it's clarity. It's a demand for justice, for dignity, for survival. Ironically, the same youth are libeled by governments and media, called anti-national, lazy, entitled. But what they really are is they are all aware. Here's the twist. Rage has become a brand. Protest t-shirts, rebellious music, angry poetry, it all sells. But this commodification has side effects. Burnout, trivialization of real issues, polarization. When rage becomes a trend, we risk losing the nuance, the empathy, and the long-term thinking needed for actual change. So what do we do with all this anger? First, we need to validate it. Youth rage is not a problem. It's a symptom of deeper injustices. But then we need to channel it into art, into community, into sustained political action. We also need spaces that allow for more than just anger. Spaces for healing, for solidarity, for hope. Rage should not just burn, it should illuminate. If this video resonated with you, drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel, Sociopedia.